Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. This is a love reading for Divine Masculine, tapping into Divine Masculine's energy to see what is going on with them at this point. Welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for your time, guys. I want to know, Spirit, for Divine Masculine, what is their outtake and mindset on love at this point? What is their mindset? What are they feeling? Oh my goodness, as they flung out. Okay, I got one that fell over. I'm going to pick it up. It's a little bit across the room, but okay, so they need to learn to be playful within themselves to perhaps capture those old feelings of love and having a sense of just youthful love and flirtiness definitely is what I feel is on their mind. Calling in their soulmate, so that means they're calling in divine femme. I do feel that this is divine femme and divine masculine and really lining up and calling each other, okay, which is absolutely beautiful, I feel. And religious factors, so this is, it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So perhaps maybe one of you is different than the other when it comes to spirituality or religion, or even like it could be like where your values are different. Maybe you're very different from each other, which is not really a bad thing. I just feel it's a sense of lining up together and perhaps starting something new together. Express yourself and getting to know each other. So I feel that your divine masculine definitely wants to express some kind of love or romantic gestures to you, okay? And I do feel like they want the time to get to know you. And I do feel that this is where they're lacking this time apart from you. If you're separated from your divine masculine, it's like they really want to take that time and just really spend time with you, I feel, okay? I want to get a clarification for a couple of these because I just want to make sure that we're on the same track, okay? Religious factors and divine masculine. What does this mean as far as how he feels for divine feminine or in the situation that he's in right now? What does that mean? Okay, so it's like he's got to heal from something. He's got to find some kind of courage and strength. Maybe he's tapping into spirituality at this point to get him to move into a direction that comes together with divine feminine. And I do feel the divine feminine is typically the person who's more spiritual on a twin flame journey. I definitely do feel like this is you maybe getting them out of a place where they just think you guys are so different because of your upbringing, okay? And this is pushing them into perhaps starting something new and giving you some kind of communication. I feel at this time they're learning about spirituality, opening up to spirituality, which is giving them that sense to drive forward and give you some kind of open communication. And I definitely do feel it's got to do with the strength card, really becoming empowered and having courage and really seeing things for the truth, okay? So I definitely feel this is a definite change for them with the religious factors. It's definitely saying that they're getting downloads. They might be listening to intuition at this point, where they might have not been spiritual before they met you. Okay, so it's a change. What is this calling in the soulmate? What does this mean? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this is where I feel you're both calling in each other, which is beautiful because that means it's balanced. It means you both want it and it's reciprocal, okay? What does this mean as far as divine masculine's love energy at this point? Okay, so you have the Hierophant. This is starting a new partnership. This is wanting to put that ring on your finger. And I definitely feel it's a change because of spiritual thinking, of being able to tap into something that he wasn't tapping into before. Maybe you weren't tapping into it before. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. So I feel that there's a change. The Hierophant is a number 5, which is speaking of changing And this change is allowing you to get closer to your divine masculine as far as calling them in as a soulmate, okay? Please clarify the Hierophant. Does this mean they want a new relationship with divine feminine? What does this mean? Is that what that means? Okay, so they're definitely manifesting. And I feel that it's both of you being aligned to each other, really calling each other in. And I do feel it's because of that sort of the acknowledgement that spirit's there and that they can follow it. They're ascending, in other words, okay? They're ascending, which is creating them to perhaps open up some kind of, with their alchemy, using their alchemy and have a new beginning. I feel that they're being more emotional. I feel like they're using all the tools that they have, especially the spiritual tools that are telling them it's time to change. It's time to lay down any kind of anything that you think is holding you back, where you could have been leading your life by social standards instead of spiritual standards. Spirituality is not a religion. It's something that we're all born with, and you can tap into it, that higher consciousness. So I think that this is where there's a break, because you and your divine masculine might grow up in a certain religion, but spirituality is not a religion. It's something that we're all born with, and it connects us all. So I feel like with the Magician, you're manifesting each other, allowing each other to tap into your energies and perhaps call out for each other. Eight of Cups, I definitely feel that they're walking away from something with this Eight of Cups, perhaps walking away of those stereotypes, a bad karmic cycle, perhaps a karmic partner. But see, they're walking to something. And what are they walking to? It's like they have a sense they're not looking back. They're leaving things. They've somehow decided to go, and I feel it's like they're following the light. And what is that light? You got the Knight of Cups, which is telling you they're really being drawn to you as far as to give you some kind of message. And we see the message card right here, okay, with the Page of Swords, almost getting like that kind of sense of energy for them to really take all the lessons they've learned and move forward. With the Page of Swords, it's communication, it's truth. With the Knight of Cups, it's definitely an offer of love. So I feel like they're moving up. They're definitely moving up in levels and walking away from something with the Eight of Cups, definitely. So my goodness, I do feel like this is already starting to be a good reading, because I feel they're moving towards some kind of balance. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, this is really healing. I feel like this is a healing card. This is allowing some kind of change within themselves to allow for some kind of balance, okay, which creates that kind of movement towards you to give you some kind of love offer, okay. And the Page of Pentacles, so this is definitely where you're going to get a message. You're definitely going to get a message because you're calling out to each other for a new beginning. And you got the Six of Wands, okay, so it's talking about victory. This person that you're inquiring about, your twin flame, is definitely gone through a transformation where they're being guided by spirit now, which is a beautiful thing, because I feel like in the past they might have not, due to lack of self-love, lack of courage, perhaps placing themselves in negative relationships. And I feel they're walking away from that, okay? You got the Nine of Pentacles, which speaks of success. It speaks of having self-love for yourself, doing the work, being able to get up and go whenever you want, really success, okay? And following intuition. That's what the bird is. It's like you have intuition following you, which gives you that success. And that's where they're at right now, which is absolutely beautiful. And I feel like that is giving them the sense of happiness and playfulness, and perhaps being able to be flirty, and really youthful, like having a new beginning. That's what I feel is happening with them. Being youthful, young. I do want to clarify those two. I feel like playfulness is just the energy that they're feeling, okay, which is good. I feel like that is good energy. I want to know, though, just to be sure, what is it they're walking away from? What are they walking away from with the Eight of Cups? What is the Eight of Cups denoting, please? What is it that they're walking away from? So they're walking perhaps to a new beginning. They don't want to talk about the past at this point. They don't want to talk about the past. They're letting go of the past. They're just going forward and they're moving towards a new beginning. I feel like that's what they're planning for with the Two of Wands at the bottom. And then Knight of Pentacles giving you an offer. It's very funny because this person doesn't want to talk about anything in the past. And that's sort of light and airy and playfulness. Very spiritual, very light. Going forward, having some kind of recognition in life and having some kind of success, okay? So I feel like they don't want to answer my question about the past, okay? That's fine. We'll see if it comes out later, okay? But let's see here. I want to know, what is this getting to know each other? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, you get to know each other. Definitely. Okay, you allow yourself, your bond deepens. Okay, so as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So what is this getting to know each other? What does this mean for divine masculine and divine feminine? What does this mean, please? Getting to know each other. Getting to know each other. Maybe you didn't have the time to get to know each other. And so now that's being clarified with the world. So the world is beautiful in itself because I feel like this is where they're letting go of something. And if they haven't let go of something, it's because their destiny and their spirit is calling in for a change. They're calling in to let go of things that no longer grow with you or with them, okay? It's almost like transforming and allowing a new beginning to come in. And this is the new cycle that is coming in where it's going to allow you to get to know each other, giving you a new beginning. I feel like there's a lot of healing that's been done. I definitely feel where divine masculine sees themselves as more self-worth, more self-love, more stable in their foundation. And I definitely feel it's because they're listening to spirit, okay? And I definitely do feel it got a pull from their twin. The twin is what's balancing them out and helping them heal along the way, okay? Which is going to allow your divine masculine to come back and get to know you better. If you didn't have that time to get to know each other better before, okay? I feel like this is a desire, and this is where this Page of Pentacles is coming into play for you. Okay, let's see. What is this express your love? What is it that they want to express to divine feminine? What is it that they want to express? The Five of Swords. And what is the Five of Swords? Oh, they want to surrender. They want to perhaps leave any kind of conflict in the past, okay? The card says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So maybe this is them holding back on it for a long time, not really being clear-headed as far as which direction to go, maybe being a little bit confused about this relationship. And as far as, you know, with the Five of Swords, it could be inner conflict. It could be something that on the exterior, someone gave them conflict in order to move forward. But I feel like Spirit is saying with that express your love, it's like you're not going to get out of this headspace where you're feeling confused or at loss or like it's not real or something like that until you express to your divine feminine what you truly feel, okay? And Spirit is saying, go ahead and make that romantic gesture, but it's something that they haven't quite surrendered to. They're still fighting it in their head. What is this Five of Swords and express your love? What does it mean, please? Okay, so it's saying, yeah, take control. Okay, this is a beautiful answer to get. The Chariot is saying they're going to be able to surrender to these dark messages that they're getting. And it's their head playing with them, okay? Maybe not believing in it. Maybe not thinking that you're still there for them. Something like that. And what the Chariot is saying is that your divine masculine is balancing out the good and evil within inside of them and taking charge and moving forward, okay? So from a place where they might be complacent and not really allowing any kind of motion forward to come to divine feminine, it's like that's going to end. And the Chariot is another destiny card, which is saying, fill out your destiny. What are you waiting for? You're balanced out. You've healed. You got You got new beginnings left and right here. You left a difficult situation. So why do you put conflict on yourself and not take charge? This is what Spirit's telling them, okay? So I feel that they're going to take charge. They're going to perhaps be that driver of their vessel, their car, their body, and come over and give you some kind of message, okay? So this is where might be the roadblock right now, where they're thinking it's in the head. And what I mean by that is they're thinking that this connection is in their head. Maybe thinking that, oh my God, it's not true. Maybe Divine Femme really doesn't love me. Something like that. Okay, so, but I feel that that is Spirit pushing them forward. With the Five of Swords and the Chariot, give me one more card. Give me one more card. Five of Swords and the Chariot. Because they are going to be able to override that way of thinking, which is the very first card we got, the religious factors, where they're thinking different than you because you might be more spiritual than them and you're teaching them a new way, okay? So we got the King, the Emperor. So it's the Emperor. This person is taking back control of their life. Your Divine Masculine is having some kind of stability. They're regaining strength, their power, to be able to overcome maybe, thinking wrong, not having self-love, being negative. Oh my goodness, I got chills right now. So it's like I'm touching, or someone's touching me right now. It's like I'm touching onto someone's energy right now. It's crazy. Like I feel that they're empowered. They're being this emperor, and that's what's allowing them to have motion with the Chariot, okay? I do feel like they need to, with the wheel, they're feeling more balanced. I love this depiction of the wheel because they might have put themselves in cycles where they kept going around in circles with a karmic partner or a karmic situation. And I feel like now it's got to the point where it's like, okay, you got to balance your energy. You've already done that with the Chariot. So stop your mental thinking of negativity and regain your strength and go fight for your person is pretty much what Spirit's telling them, okay? And I feel that they're doing it. I definitely feel like they're doing the work now. We're in a place they might have kept themselves in a place where they were not listening. They were not listening to their destiny. But now they got that under control. They got their energy under control. And this is the same thing the Two of Pentacles told me. They've done some healing, which is beautiful. Two of Pentacles doesn't always mean they're juggling with two people. There's many aspects to this card. And I feel this is about balance. This is balancing out their energy. In this reading, this is what it's telling me. They've learned to balance. You have three cards of balance. The Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, this card. Definitely, I do feel like this is what's happened. And they might be letting go of some kind of, because definitely here with the Eight of Cups, they let go of something. Even though they don't want to talk to me about what that is, they're letting it go and they're ready for a new beginning. So beautiful. I absolutely feel like that is beautiful at this point. You got the Seven of Wands at the bottom with just saying they're working on it. They're finally working on it, working on them. Okay, because if they can't have love for themselves, how can they have love for you? And Six of Pentacles, balance. I'm telling you, oh, beautiful. I absolutely love it. Okay. At this point, I would want to know, for Divine Masculine, what is it that they're not surrendering to? What is it that they're not surrendering to, please? At this point, what is it that they're having a difficult time surrendering to, please? Okay, so surrender to the habit of pleasing people. So they might still be stuck where they might be, those social standards, those things that come with this card where you were brought up one way. And if you're married to somebody, you have to stay married. Well, no, it's like that's not what Spirit intended. Spirit intended on you getting lessons and learning from the lessons, letting those lessons go so you can start a new chapter and starting something new. So they might still be stuck right here pleasing other people. And what the card reads, it says, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And I definitely feel like that is that's the little thing that they probably still need to work on. And they are working on themselves. Remember that, okay? So surrender to the fear And that's the Five of Swords. They still have a little bit of fear. It says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on situations, and celebrate every baby step forward. And that is what is bringing them to balance, which is going to allow them to give you a message with the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and I believe we saw, the Page of Swords right in the beginning. They're starting to get their courage back and let go of that fear, okay? Which is beautiful, because if you have ego-based fear, it makes you not move. And that's where they've been in a lot of divine masculines stay in that ego-based fear, okay? Trying to please other people, okay? Surrender to procrastination. So this is where I feel like I even said that with the Five of Swords. They might have been holding them back for a long time as far as procrastination, okay? The card says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action and you will attain success. So I feel that this is why you got so many major arcanas in this reading, trying to tell them, go forward. Be playful with everything. Get to know this person that you want to express your love to. You're calling them in. So don't procrastinate, because you're both calling in each other. Don't make your divine feminine wait anymore. Definitely. And then surrender to worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. And this is what they're trying to learn. This is definitely what they're having their action. They're doing the work now, okay? Seven of Wands, they're doing that work, okay? They're trying to overcome something so that they can have that balance, which is absolutely beautiful. I love it, okay? I want to know who is it that they're trying to please? With this surrender to the habit of pleasing people, who are they trying to please? Who is it that they're stuck pleasing? Who are they stuck pleasing? With the Ace of Wands. Yes, I know you're trying to find your strength back. It's like they're pleasing themselves now, is what they're saying. But this card says you're not surrendering to it. So who are you not surrendering to? Okay, the Hermit. So maybe they're really, really trying to change, because who are you trying to please? Who are you trying to please? Maybe at this point they're surrendering to it, to pleasing themselves, because that's what I see with the Ace of Wands and the Hermit. They definitely have found some kind of passion to leave some kind of funny business behind, okay? Whoever I'm reaching, they're so light right now. And what I mean by that is that this person that I'm contacting at this point, it's like they're so light that they don't want to talk about the darkness, if that makes sense, which is odd, because I typically can tap into karmic situations, but this person is so blocked by it that they're on a mission. I feel like this person is on a mission, and that mission is to really have a new beginning with oneself, with finding that passion and that drive to move forward, really recognizing spirit, opening up the third eye chakra, their energies, starting for themselves. And I feel like with the Hermit, this is what this person is doing. They're really going over their life. They're really being empowered with that Emperor that came out. And I feel that they are surrendering to the fact that they're not pleasing anybody, because they're pleasing themselves. This is definitely, it's like this person has got over the humps. They definitely are starting to come back to life. They're definitely starting to follow intuition and find that passion. This is the Knight of Wands, so you're going to get some kind of message of this from someone who might have been holding back from you with the Seven of Swords. This also could be that they're releasing whoever held them back in trickery, stealing, cheating, anything that, they maybe were blindfolded to in the past, of pleasing others, not surrendering to the fact that, you don't have to live a life pleasing other people. It's like pleasing yourself. So this is a change. With the Seven, it's a change of spirituality. And now this person is really tapping in to intuition, which is allowing them to escape from this kind of habit that they had. It was a bad habit, definitely. I feel like it was a habit to please people. So I feel like this person is no longer being controlled by anything or anyone that was negative, if that makes sense. Okay, they really feel empowered. I feel like they really feel empowered and they're taking action. Okay, so let's see here. What is this? The fear. What is this fear that they're surrendering to? What is the fear? Okay, so the Lovers. Ooh, geez, the Lovers. Sorry, guys, I picked up my cards wrong. So they're surrendering to the fact that this is a true connection. This is divine feminine and divine masculine right here. And for a long time, they held back. With the Seven of Swords, I definitely feel that they held back and they were pleasing other people and not allowing their true life mission to come forward, which is being with the one that they love, with the Lovers, having peace, harmony, balance. And I feel that they're letting go of it. I feel that they're definitely coming into their own power and choosing love, which is definitely divine feminine. Oh my God, that is like absolutely beautiful. I'm telling you, they don't want to talk about any trickery. They just want to talk about the light. And I feel it's because they've finally done some kind of work on themselves, which is allowing them to move forward. Absolutely beautiful. And I feel that because there was fear associated with divine feminine, it's because they're raw, true feelings that they've never had before. This is definitely giving them a sense of harmony and peace and bringing you guys back together. And so I don't feel that they have a fear of it anymore. Definitely. Oh my God. And that is like beautiful, you guys. Like for that card to come out to that fear, surrendering that fear of, I feel they're letting down their walls with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They're either letting down competition that was making them feel like this, or any kind of internal conflict that they held on to, and they've had a transformation. That is why there's no more fear there. That is definitely why there's no more fear there for divine masculine, which is absolutely beautiful. I love it. So let's see, what is this one? They might still be stagnant as far as procrastination. So let's see if maybe this is still a block, because these are meant to be blockages, but I feel like they're overcoming them because they're working on them. What is the surrender to procrastination? Are you surrendering to this? Are you making action, taking action to come to your divine femme? So the Hangman is saying they've been enlightened. They've been enlightened to perhaps pursue it, to know who you are, to know who they are. Definitely the Queen of Wands is something that they've learned. Really taking charge of their life with the Queen of Wands. I definitely feel that the Queen of Wands could definitely be a teacher card. It could be maybe someone's helped them along the way to release some kind of devil energy, some kind of codependent energy. This could also be that they still have a lot of passion for divine feminine, and that's what is helping them stop the procrastination. With the devil, does this mean they're still stuck? Because the Hangman could be that they're still thinking about this. Instead of taking action, they're still thinking about it. But does this mean they're going to take action? And I sort of feel like the Queen of Wands is an action card. It's a card of taking responsibility of oneself, really following your intuition, really being guided by spirit. This is the energy that they're embodying. Because if you look at the right, the Hangman is definitely a temporary suspension that they put themselves in to be enlightened, to know which direction to go. And then the devil here, it's like maybe maybe one of the things that holds them back is not taking action, because maybe their mental thoughts. And we did see the Five of Swords, where some of this is based in their head, their thinking. Now, are they surrendering to procrastination because of a codependency? Let's see here. The one that flipped out is Eight of Wands. They still have a lot of passion. What's driving them at this point? Okay, I got it. What's driving them at this point is that they still have a lot of passion for you. They're still looking for you. They're still waiting for you. They still want to come together with you. And what is happening here is that during this time of thinking and period of perhaps introspection of their life, It's like now they have this green light to go, to take some kind of action with the Eight of Wands, to perhaps, you know, their passion for you has not died. In other words, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like they still have a lot of passion for you. And I feel that at a time they procrastinated on it because they really didn't know what it was. I feel they have knowledge now. And I feel that with the Queen of Wands, it's saying they're taking charge to perhaps make some kind of message for you. And the Devil is pretty much saying they just have a lot of passion for you. Oh, I get it. See, there it is. That's that Two of Cups. This is definitely telling you, I still love you. I still have feelings for you. I've been enlightened. You know, I'm following my intuition. I'm following my destiny finally. I'm no longer procrastinating. Where in the past, these might have been the roadblocks that held your divine masculine back from you. But at this point, what they're telling me is like these are the notches on their belt that they have healed from, where they're not pleasing anybody, where they're not scared of the connection, where they're not procrastinating, they're not being hung up and not moving. It's almost like they're letting go of the Ten of Swords is what I feel with this cards. Okay, so see, this is where divine masculine has taken this time. This is with the Hangman, it's a time that you take, a time out that you take for yourself. It's done by you to really like push yourself back from any kind of people, anything. It's like you just took time meditating and thinking. And during this meditation period, this pause time, it's like they've been enlightened. They've been enlightened about how much passion and truth that you bring to the connection for them. And they know who you are. You got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. I mean, this is your twin flame, definitely. And I feel that these are all the little notches on their belt that they've healed from, definitely. Wow. And this Devil is really, you know what, they're calling on you. This is a pretty Devil. This is like the prettiest Devil I've ever seen, and I love this Devil. Usually a tarot card will win me with their Devil and their Death card. Don't ask me why, but they will. And this is like the most gorgeous Devil. Like, yeah, I'll come to you is what I'm saying, but okay, that's besides the point. But they're telling you, I still have this passion for you. You are my twin flame, and I'm no longer going to procrastinate. I'm actually going to take action. Okay, they're dittoing that Eight of Sword, I mean that Chariot, and the Eight of Wands, and just moving with it. Okay, just moving with it. So this is something that they've gotten some kind of knowledge, and that's what's letting them move into a new direction with you. Okay, so let's see if they have any worry. Okay, have they surrendered to worry? Have they surrendered to worry? What does surrender to worry mean? Okay, so the Judgment. Oh my God, I'm telling you, they're giving you guys the best answers ever. I can't, wow, I just can't express to you how it's like, it's almost like a weight has been lifted and they've really surrendered. This divine masculine that I'm reaching, they have surrendered. They are surrendered because you got the Judgment here. And they're saying, okay, I'm letting all that worry go. I'm going to let it go. I'm tired. I'm tired of having this stuff weigh me down. I'm no longer going to let it worry me anymore. This is denoting to you that your divine masculine has released. They have done some kind of transformation, and they're going to come back and give you, perhaps ask you for a second chance if you'll have them. Okay, this is telling you something has risen from the ashes and it's coming back up for you, which is absolutely like the most beautiful feeling ever. Okay, they're definitely been ascended, and they're no longer holding on to some kind of worry, which in the past, that's all it was. It was worry. It was all very self-induced, very mental thinking. It could have been because of a karmic cycle or a karmic partner, but I feel that that is saying they've released it. This whole reading is definitely releasing it. At the bottom of the deck is that Page of Cups. So I do feel you're going to get a message of love. And it's because they've done a transformation with the Tower. They've released stuff. Whether this is negative thinking, whether this is drinking, whether this is drugs, whether this is a bad relationship, a bad karmic partner, a bad job, whatever it is for your divine masculine, they've released it with the Tower. This was an aha moment. This is a moment that broke the camel's back and said, okay, I got to put an end to this to have a new beginning. And it could have been placed from spirituality, and it could have been placed there because of you, the healer, that are divine feminine, okay, are the strength card, okay? So I definitely feel like this is what's happening to your divine masculine. And don't be shocked if you get a message from this person, because they might have not, they might have not made any contact to you during this period of releasing and changing. And I definitely feel they've surrendered to a lot. And I do feel new cycles, new beginnings, and new chapters are coming in for you in your divine masculine. I want to see what kind of message they want to give you. Okay, so at this time, I want to know, what are the two souls telling each other? Because you two are soulmates, you're twin flames, you're the love. This is the love of your life. Definitely. This is the love of your life. And I want to know, what are you two telling each other? If you're not connected at this point, because there might be separation, I want to know, what are these two souls telling each other at this point? What are they telling each other? What do they need to see and hear, Spirit? What is their twin flame telling them? What is divine masculine telling? Because you see, you are calling each other in. You're definitely calling each other in right here. You see that? You both have done the work. You both are calling each other in. And I want to know, what is this message? What is the message? So follow your heart's desire and manifest the heck out of life. Your life. I do feel like this is what you've been doing, both of you. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely. And see, they might have placed themselves in a dark, negative relationship because it was just a thing to do. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but it just almost like they didn't think about it. But I feel that they might have been lonely and picked the wrong person. And this is why they've let it go. They've let it go, and now they see the light and they're moving forward, okay? And then life is tough, and so are you. And that is where the divine femme has taught them. I feel divine feminine as the teacher. We have her as the Queen of Wands, and we have her here as the courage, the strength card, okay? So I feel that this is how you have helped your divine masculine transform, okay? And so then you are on your way to meeting your true love. So I feel that you're going to be meeting your true love if you haven't already met him. I do feel for some of you, maybe this is a new chance of meeting your twin flame. But I also feel that you're going to get a new love in a sense that this person is reborn. I think that this person is going to come back to you and just be transformed in a sense where they're a new person. If that makes sense, when you go through a transformation, you become a totally different person. You let go of fear, you let go of worry, you let go of pleasing others, and you choose to live for yourself. And it's only because, hey, you got success because you're listening to your spirit, your higher calling, okay? So this might be like meeting a new person, because this person is transformed for you, and that's absolutely beautiful, okay? So it says, let things come and go and stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. And that's what they're doing. And I feel like they're very peaceful. Definitely very, very peaceful. The last one says, in the end, you tried and you cared. And sometimes that is enough. And I feel that that's why they're leaving like a karmic situation. Okay, definitely. And so now I would like to know, what are the direct messages that divine masculine wants to give divine feminine? If divine masculine could be here at this point, what are the messages that divine masculine would give divine feminine? Okay, and I see a couple flipped over in here. Okay, so you got sexual union. Okay, so it says, honor the place in one another where you are eternal souls, for there you will find true bliss. So you've never been alone without this person, because in the 5D you've been together with this person. They definitely think about you, and that's why that devil is saying, come to me. I haven't lost any attraction for you. You're still attached to me, even though I haven't been with you face to face. They are with you in union, in the spiritual union, okay? And then right here with this one, it says, friendship Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. And I feel like this person really loves you as a friend, which is a beautiful thing, because I do feel it's like, don't you want to marry your best friend? Don't you want to be together with your best friend? And I feel like this person is able to be raw and vulnerable with you, and that might have been a factor where they pulled away from you because it was so raw. Okay. And then this one right here, it says forgiveness. It says stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So see, I feel that you guys have been able to forgive and change because of the fact that you both dream about each other, because of the fact that what you think and imagine, like imagining with each other. If that makes sense. Manifestation is where you really believe in what your visions are, what your dreams are. It's like no one else stops you. Okay. It's like you continue to have faith and know that this is going to come in for you. Okay. That's like the best way I can say it. And then with this card right here, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances that you currently find yourself in, which has been a big transformation for this person, because I feel like this person has had nothing but negativity in their life. And so now they're learning that, hey, you know what? I can still have good in my life. Even though bad things have happened to me, I can still have good things in my life. Okay. And then this one right here, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. For my love is with you as deep as the ocean. They have a lot of emotion for you. They truly love you. This is beautiful. Oh my God, I got chills. You guys, this was a beautiful read. They don't want to talk about any negativity. This is totally telling me they've done a transformation. For whoever this is, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me your comments. And thank you for your time. Have a great night.